It's Wednesday in time for the North Carolina Vinyl Picker Show. And on this episode, we lost a giant in prog music this week, Dave Cousins from the Strawbs, one of my top 10 favorite bands of all time. Dave was monumental in the production of rock, folk, progressive rock from the early 70s. I have a few of his records I want to show. Here's one of them. This is his solo album he made 2 weeks last summer. It has Rick Wakeman on a few of these. Dave Lambert that played in the Strawbs. Then I'll run through a few of these records that he did with the Strawbs. Here's their first album. A copy of their first album. And that would be on the A&M label. Their second album, Dragonfly, would have Rick Wakeman on it. This one was a harder one to find for me. Again, on the A&M label. This album here, 2 record set, has those 2 albums on there, but in a 1 album, double album pack. On the A&M. So it's nice to have. If you need just those 2 first albums, which are hard to find, if you can find this one, then you'd have those 2 albums. And then Rick Wakeman was on this album live at the Queen Elizabeth Hall, the Strawbs. Yeah, some artists, they come and they go, and they've been with you for a long time. But Dave Cousins from the Strawbs, that one hit me kind of hard. And I was talking to my buddy John, who I'm going to see here in a couple months. Yeah, we were talking about the Strawbs, and when we went together, we saw them on the Deep Cuts tour. It was after their 3-album run. My favorite albums, I'm going to get to them here in a minute. But I was glad to have seen them, at least, and I liked the album. It was more of a pop-oriented Strawbs album. They were going towards that in the later 70s into the 80s. Here's From the Witchwood, another fantastic Strawbs album. Say, have a best of Strawbs? No, this is not a band you can have a best of. You need their entire collection, their entire discography. Grave New World. Maybe, on a given day, I tell you, this is my favorite Strawbs album. It's also a white label promo. And then comes Bursting at the Seams. Very popular album of theirs. Then comes Hero and Heroine. A lot of people's favorite white label promo. Another one of my favorite albums. And that's Ghosts. This is a white label promo as well. Fantastic record. Everybody waiting for that? Fantastic. No Madness. Got the Golden Salamander on here. Another white label promo. Then comes an import with some choice cuts. Strawbs by choice. Kind of like a best of to that point. And speaking of best ofs, here's the 2 LP set. I mean, you could probably get by with this, but not for me. I love all their music. Then comes the deep cuts. This is the tour that I seen. When was this? 76? So right around 76, 77 is when I seen them. At the Capitol Theater in Passaic, New Jersey. And after that comes Burning for You. Now we're into the late 70s. And the albums are kind of falling off a little bit. Like a lot of bands did. And then we have Deadlines, which was their last album on Arista Records. And it's a white label promo. They always had really cool album covers. So that's about it. I just wanted to go ahead and show you the albums by the Strawbs that I have. Rest in peace, Dave Cousins. You're going to be missed by a lot of people. Me and for one. I really enjoy your music, and I try to play some Strawbs at least every week, if not every day. Listen to a song here, a song there. The Man Who Called Himself Jesus, or The Golden Salamander, to name a few. Hero and Heroine. Shine on Silver Sun. Lots of songs, lots of great songs in their catalog. That's it. That's all I got for this week. Now, this coming Saturday, I'm going to Asheville tomorrow. So I want to go ahead and go over there and see what I can dig up and find over there. I hit 1,300 subs this week. Thank you very much for all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, then sub me up. I got lots more coming. I got over 500 in the can already. So everybody say, "Oh, when you're going to have your 500th celebration?" Well, it's kind of like a 500 celebration every day. You know, I just keep on making these videos twice a week, on Wednesday and then on Sunday. This coming Sunday, we're going to do the top 20, my top 20 albums so far, my best finds for this year. Not my top 10, because that's behind me. But we're going to talk about my top 20 finds for this year, what I found this year so far in the 6 months. So that's going to be good. Looking forward to doing that. And on this video here, you're going to see some footage from the South Mountain State Park, where me and Jackson went on a hike the other day. So that's all I got. We'll see you on Sunday, and play some Strawbs. Play one of their albums. They're all great. If you love prog, and not a lot of them cost a lot of money either. They're really early ones. The first couple might set you back, but their later ones are fairly inexpensive. Take care. We'll see you soon. See you Sunday. Thanks again. Bye for now. Get some water, Jack. Get some water. Get some water, Jack. Jack living his best life. He loves the water.